good sign.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Siakam pulls it in. And here's Leonard from three. His shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And stolen by Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lillard with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Durant with the drive. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's Anthony for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
And stolen by Lillard. And it's sent back by PD. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
New Orleans making some changes here. Edwards has come in for Anthony. Harden comes in for Butler. And Ball subbed in for Lillard. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. New Orleans making some changes here. Sabonis comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kemp in for Chris Bosh. And here are the Pelicans now. No one covering.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now here's Harden from deep. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Jordan against Sabonis. Jordan the pass to Durant. Shoots over Ball. And the shot is long. New Orleans in the lead. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kemp dishes to Edwards. He gets it in there.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
And here is KD. He's got 9. Lets it go with a 3. The shot misses. Outside Kemp. Edwards passes to Harden. And a miss there on the triple. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. New Orleans on top. They're up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after. Here in the second quarter, fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Shawn Kemp is out there with Sabonis. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Harden, and it's Ball in at the 1. The pass to Harden. Siakam pulls it in. Harden's gone 1 of 4 so far. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Kemp. Rose comes in for Edwards. And it's Rose in for James Harden. And it's sent back by KD. And he recovers it. Blocked again. Leonard the pass to Garnett. Sabonis with the block. Siakam against Rose. Here's Ball. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Garnett. Plays it up and banks it in.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Sabonis kicks to Rose. Pass to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. And Rose throws it down.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Durant the pass to Leonard. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Ball penetrating. Sabonis, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
New Orleans making some changes here. Chris Bosh is checked in for Zion Williamson. Jimmy Butler comes in for Lonzo Ball. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rose. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Man, it's such a pleasure to watch Sabonis work. A great basketball IQ and an unreal passer for a big guy.
Outside Jordan. He takes it in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 7. Outside Butler. Siakam pulls it in. Butler's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. The deep 3 from Durant. Nailed from three-point land. And now just a 1-point Pelican lead. Floats it up for Butler. It's deflected. Garnett with it. Sabonis defending. Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Butler. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time. and the situation.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Towns, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Anthony subbed in for Rose. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Right side, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Tell you what, one of these days, Butler might tear that rim off. He plays angry.
And here's KD for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And the rejection by Leonard. KD on the wing. Defended by Towns. KD against Towns. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by one. Lillard dishes the box. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Pelicans shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one drops.
Jimmy Butler's work ethic is really impressive. I mean, it seems like he never stops improving his game and looking for ways to be more effective on the floor. And that's why he's been as good as he's been so far in his career.
1:14 left now here in the second. Now Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. James Harden, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Lillard with it. He has 7. Passes it to Anthony. Count the basket. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And Booker kicks to Jordan. The 3. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Bosh with the bounce pass. Lillard the pass to Harden. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him put it to use defensively.
Three-pointer, Lillard. That one, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 1. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Durant is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Jordan. And it's Garnett, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. Durant against Anthony. Kicks it out to Lillard. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 10.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands.
Out to the right wing. Kept alive. Garnett with the block. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Leonard, he's checked in for Booker. Here's Jordan. Trains it from 9 feet away. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, Jordan is an accomplished scorer inside. I mean, feels like he can get whatever shot he wants on the block.
And here's Anthony for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And that one, good.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. A shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Towns finds Lillard. New Orleans moving the ball around. Anthony down low. Leonard's there. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
KD passes to Siakam. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Towns. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Booker, he's checked in for Jordan. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Rose in for Damian Lillard.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Williamson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Siakam. Knocked loose. Taken away by Anthony. Butler with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Bosh dishes to Rose. Outside Butler. Anthony against Garnett. Garnett with the block.
Cannot forget about the defensive Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Here's Anthony. He drains the quick shot. Anthony's got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Williamson is checked in for Pascal Siakam. The Pelicans also changing it up. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Williamson. Edwards comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's James Harden in for Butler. It's Durant with the drive. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Pelicans leading by 6. Goes up on the wing. Edwards can't hit. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Here's Booker into the lane. And the dunk by Booker.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his third foul of the game. Rose, he's checked in for Rose. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Kevin Garnett. On defense, the home team. 4-point game. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's New Orleans. They're on a 10-2 run here. Shot from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now it's an 8-point New Orleans lead. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Jordan, and he drives in. It's tipped. Outside Rose. Up pass to Bosh. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
KD passes to Siakam. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And here's Bosh. Pass to Kemp. Now here's Rose. Takes the 3. It's off. And so it's New Orleans going into the break with a 10-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. So for New Orleans right now, Derrick Rose is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Edwards. And it's Towns in its center.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Edwards against Leonard. Here's Rose. Garnett with the block. Stolen by Bosh. Here's Lillard. And Durant sends it back. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. New Orleans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Lillard scanning the floor. Towns trying to get open. Bosh inside. Guarded by Garnett. Out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Jordan against Lillard. Looking to get back on track here. Doesn't go that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Edwards passes to Lillard. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And there's the pass to Towns. Buries it down low. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Leonard's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Edwards passes the ball. Fast break, here we go. Here's Leonard, dishes it to Garnett. Right side, Jordan. Good on the 13-footer.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for New Orleans. Butler comes in for Lonzo Ball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. KG, that's good.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
New Orleans leading by 11. Lillard, the pass to Anthony. And it's sent back by PD. Outside Jordan. Driving inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And, you know, even when Jordan gets hit while penetrating, I mean, he just stays with it. Great stick-to-itiveness. You cannot corral this guy.
Anthony drives in, and it's Anthony with the jam.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Leonard on the wing. Siakam inside. Anthony on him. Shots good by Siakam.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Jordan against Lillard. From deep three-point range, Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Jordan. Some solid defense from Butler.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Lillard against Leonard. Lillard dishes to Butler. Back to Lillard. Towns kicks to Lillard. Looks for Bosch. Gets it to him. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
There's 53 seconds left in the game. The offensive rebound, Towns. And the dunk by Towns. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Towns.
Like the vibes don't match. I try to laugh, but it's muffled by the light white mask. And summertime, I've been losing hope. Fireflies in the winter. While I'm sipping, got me feeling like maybe it's just a game you play to stay alive. Maybe it's just a game we play just to lie. Funny it takes the pain away for a while. So I'll stay a while. So I'll stay a while.
Check, yeah. Stuck inside this game of life, I'm tryna level up. I call some L's, but I'ma turn them to a W. Feels like I'm in the days, I don't even know what's going on. That's much on my brain, I'm just trying to keep my mental strong. I got so much on my mind, I can't even talk about it. Every day feeling like the next, but things go left, I'll be alright. Cause I got me, myself,
Maybe
and
it's just a
I.
game you play, stay alive.
Sometimes it is.
Maybe it's just a game we play, just a lie. Funny it takes the pain away for a while. So I'll stay a while. So I'll stay a while. Another dog, another day. Another dollar gonna waste. Even when I don't wanna play, I'm still lost inside the game. Another jog, another day. Another dollar gonna waste. Even when I don't wanna play, hoping it all makes sense someday. Maybe it's just a game you play, stay alive. Maybe it's just a game you play, just a lie. Funny it takes the pain away for a while. So I'll stay a while. So I'll stay a while.
What a sight, a sky-high perspective of the beautiful city of New Orleans, where we're bringing you action tonight. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So with Westbrook on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Durant is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. It's Garnett and it's Siakam in at the 4 slot. And for New Orleans, they've got Anthony, Damian Lillard out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Chris Bosh, and it's Towns in at the center position. Now here's Anthony. Back to Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Pelicans.
Oh, I love to see that. Butler's never scared to take it amongst the trees.
For 3, Durant. That shot off. New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Butler. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. 3-pointer Lillard. The rebound by KD.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for New Orleans. And it's sent back by KD.
But you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Passes it to Towns.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Here's Jordan. Here he goes. And the rejection by Towns. Butler against Garnett. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Misses the layup. Butler's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Garnett with it. Now Anthony defending. Pass to Leonard. The tray. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Now here's Leonard. Down low. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Make some noise if you want one of these t-shirts.
Anthony looking it over. Here's Bosch. Garnett with the block. Leonard against Butler. Leonard inside. It's Jordan on the wing. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Butler with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Siakam pulls it in.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Leonard inside, covered by Anthony. Towns with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. With some arc, Garnett with the block. KD finds Garnett. And it's sent back by Bosch. And they're running. Lillard with no one around. Buries the jumper to finish the break.
But Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense. He looks to catch the defense off guard.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Out there. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Jordan with the drive and the dunk by Jordan.
And that time the screener rolls and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Now here's ball. And Jordan sends it back. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Clock at 6. Edwards, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Durant. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Throw good, Siakam.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. New Orleans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
Ball hits them both. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Jordan. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Such a wide open look.
The unique lefty stroke of Harden. He's become incredibly consistent from deep.
Here's Jordan, and there's the drive.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Harden surveying the D. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Kemp, Harden out there with Ball. Then there's Edwards. And Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars. Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
A deep three from Durant. Can't hit that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. There's the pass to Harden. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
How about they're not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Rose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. So for the Pelicans, Williamson is checked in for Sabonis. Wash comes in for Kemp, and it's Rose in for James Harden. KD against Williamson. Durant. The shot off that time. Good D by Williamson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Yeah, we talk about the big vertical with Williamson, but what about the hang time?
To the paint, here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by. Now here's Rose. Floats one up, and Durant sends it back. KD on the wing. Back to Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Some changes for New Orleans. Towns, he's checked in for Williamson. Anthony comes in for Edwards. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Rose. Here's Rose. And it's sent back by KD. And the basket by Rose. Here is Durant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Siakam outside. Back to KD. Takes a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And Towns, the bucket on the assist by Anthony. Towns has got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
For Derrick Rose.
Damian Lillard.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Siakam. And stolen by Lillard. Jordan against Anthony. Over Jordan. Offensive rebound. Pass to Butler. Here's Anthony. Second chance effort. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. 1 for 3.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And staying with the play, Anthony. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And there's the call on Bosh. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Garnett the pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Yes, it is.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for New Orleans. Leading by 5. And the dunk by Bosh.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Jordan the pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Bosh. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Bosh has gone 2 of 4 from the field. Jordan with it. He's got 10 inside. And Garnett misses. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
It's about to be a TJ Bonanza. Make some noise.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Arvydas Sabonis.
26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Jordan, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of him.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's tipped. Garnett the pass to Jordan. Shoots over Lillard. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's New Orleans. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
So with Westbrook on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Pascal Siakam. It's Garnett, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Butler, no good. Butler's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Jordan dishes to Leonard. Driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Garnett misses. Pelicans leading by 5. Over in the corner, Lillard. And again, no good by New Orleans.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Here's Garnett. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Who wants the t-shirt?
So for the Pelicans, Rose comes in for Anthony, and Ball subbed in for Damian Lillard. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Butler feeling out a bit. To the inside, Towns. Here's Bosch. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. KD can't get it to go. Feeds it to Bosch. Nice move. And then Bosch with the dunk.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting to his open teammates.
And here is Jordan. 12 points for him. And the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Harden comes in for Butler. The drive by Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Right side, Jordan. Outside, KD. For the tie. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Durant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Harden for 3. Not going to go that time. Harden's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Durant against Ball. And KD, here we go. That puts them in the lead. Durant's got 5.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Sabonis, he's checked in for Towns. And it's Kemp in for Zion Williamson. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
Away team.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's sent back by KD. There's the triple. The rebound by Kemp.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Harden's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Siakam against Harden. Down low. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
New Orleans trails by 4. Upside Rose. Kicks it out to Harden. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. He's got 8.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Here for New Orleans. Towns, he's checked in for Sabonis. Wash comes in for Sean Kemp. Edwards, he's checked in for Rose. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Jordan, the pass to Westbrook. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
So for the Pelicans, Carmelo Anthony comes in for Edwards. And Damian Lillard subbed in for James Harden. Rose, no good. Rose has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. It's Durant with the drive, and KD throws it down.
You got to enjoy watching Durant finish strong. Ferocious competitor who's always looking to jam it when he has room to.
Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Lillard for the 3, and stolen by Jordan. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Miami Heat, they're up by 3, and we're just moments away from the start. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Anthony out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Butler. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Towns in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
The pass to Bosch. Pass to Anthony. Driving in. Towns trying to get open.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
Count on Westbrook being among the NBA leaders in points off drives. I mean, in control at any speed.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for New Orleans. Bosch kicks to Anthony. And Durant sends it back. Westbrook against Butler. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And here's KD for three.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Butler dishes to Lillard to tie it up. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that ties it up.
His three-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night.
Here's Siakam. Durant kicks to Westbrook. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
Jordan against Lillard. Here's Towns, and he lays it straight in. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Put your hands up. And you at the top. And you in the middle. And you at the bottom. Make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Checked in. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Thanks, David. Ball feeling it out a bit. Garnett with the block. Jordan against Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Jordan. Leonard on the wing. Garnett in the post. Towns on him. And Garnett misses. Garnett's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Towns kicks the ball. Back to Towns. Over Siakam. Second chance shot, and Towns finishes inside.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
All right, man. Who wants the free T-shirt? I can't hear you. Make some noise.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Booker, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And the dunk by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the paint. Towns down low. Guarded by Garnett. Towns with the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
I love the show of confidence. Durant showing his greatness in key situations.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes from around because right now that offense is so smooth operation.
And it's Towns missing. Garnett finds Booker. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Towns with it. Now Garnett defending. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
That's the first that gives them the lead. Jordan, he's checked in for Booker. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
That's big free throws from the player. They depend on in those situations.
Anthony against Durant. Outside Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And Billy Green wants a timeout. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard against Jordan. Lillard looking around. Just 5 to shoot.
Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they need.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Crush the bionics and splitter. Breakneck speeds with all day, and some say they ain't productive. Could that depend upon the demon that you're stuck with? Cause right now, I see clearer than most. I sit here contented with this cheese on toast. I feel the pain of a third world famine. Said wait, count them blessings and keep jamming. Says him. His worth was nil until he gained the skill of tongues. From 15 years young, straight to my greyback self, I stay top shelf material. Jerk chicken, jerk fish. Break away slave bliss. Generate G's and then be stashing with the Swiss. Fools can't see this. Under your a fistful of hip-hop duns, I progressing in the flesh. Esoteric quotes most frightening. Duppy took a hold of my hand while I was writing. Leg on me ting, Duppy leg on me and I summon up the power of Banana Clan. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. Manifest that, yeah, I do my zing way. Ain't nothing else I know. Gone up in the life with this. Flung back from the brink, whining kinda stink. We don't give a gift about what them fools think. If your network will speak for itself. Proof of the trophy and the champion belt. Come sun, come rain, come hailstone pelt. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Yeah, wanna submit with some old time. Let the old world know he's on some off-key tip. Mega manic. When time the pressure start lick by the hook or by the crook, by the kick heave. Sickly cryptic, spitting the code and most proud to present that Grufferton mode. And it shows that bro's done. Seen a few slights. Life row scenario, reality bites. We in collision with the beast. Lost to religion, now we can't get no peace. Idiot, we got one for tech, eye for chief. Stoop to the level and we plotting cold grief. But we should know that discipline make up the geese. Separation of the dat from the rat, that's a must. Proceed, set speed with the Grufferton touch. Proceed, set speed. Grufferton, y'all. Witness the fitness. The Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. One quest, one quest, one quest.
forward, Siakam. Durant.
Now Lillard. Now the starting group for the visitors. Damian Lillard out there with Butler. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Carmelo Anthony. Now here's Lillard. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. And Booker pulls it down. Takes it inside. Siakam outside. Pass to Jordan. Fires from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Now Lillard. Outside Butler. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
That time you see the hustle there by Buckets. First corralling the miss, then sinking the dagger.
Jordan against Towns. Jordan goes in. He's off on that one. Jordan against Butler. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Garnett. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
He's consistent from out there. Especially when you give him that kind of room.
The deep three from Durant. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Anthony, the pass to Towns. Outside Butler. Lillard outside. And it's off from three-point range. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Garnett. Siakam with it, and the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. 4 on the clock. Siakam outside. Off target with the three. Here's New Orleans now. Now here's Butler. He's covered by Siakam. Pulls up at the elbow. Butler with the bucket.
Butler's confident shooting from the mid-range. That's what makes him so dangerous.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
And here's Durant. Looking to win the run. And Durant slams it home.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Bosch. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Now here's Towns. 5 points in the game. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
There's 57 seconds left in the opening quarter. Three-pointer, Anthony. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Jordan's checked in for Westbrook. .40 seconds left to play in the first. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
Pass to Bosch. And here's Harden. To the right side. Here's Ball. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Left side, Edwards. With 2 seconds left. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And so it's New Orleans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Kevin Durant is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Jordan in at the point guard position.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
So for the Pelicans right now, James Harden out there with Ball. Then there's Edwards, and it's Sabonis in at the center position. Now here's Jordan. To the inside. Ball with a steal. In transition. Here's Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out and get buckets is really second to none.
Harden hits them both.